Okay, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in, week out, prophesy the downfall of this kingdom known as America, known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. Okay, first and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
Ba'ashem Rakakodash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders who teach us this truth.
That's right.
And salutations to the elect scattered across four corners of the earth, the ones who do this work. Okay. Again, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Okay. If you don't know by now, the Israelites consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Okay. But we are not black Hebrew Israelites.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Which the media, Esau's propaganda and media are putting that black Hebrew Israelite thing, that label on us, which we never called ourselves. Okay, we're Hebrew Israelites. Okay? Because Esau wants to put that black label on it, you know, to make it a racial thing, you know, or a color thing. You know, he's trying to hype up, you know, the so-called white people, and you know, he just putting out a false idea out there to stir things up, which he's gonna do. You know, that's what he was meant to do. You know, he's a liar and deceptive. You know, and Esau is running scared. And Esau is you self-proclaimed white people.
That's right.
Okay. And you know, this ain't no supremacist thing up here. This is about the nation of Israel.
That's right.
All right. But Esau's getting scared now.
That's right.
Okay. So scripture I want to start off is Revelations 12:12.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, which Esau has a stranglehold on.
That's right.
You know, going into Job 9 and 24. Okay.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That's right. He's becoming very wrathful. You know, he's getting scared right now.
That's right.
Okay. He's in fear because he knows he has a short time. The scriptures say he's got a short time.
That's right.
And that time is getting shorter and shorter every day, man.
That's right, brother.
You feel them walls closing in on you now.
That's right.
You know, but we're not supposed to be in that spirit of fear. As a matter of fact, let's get I think it's 2 Timothy 1 and 7.
Yeah, but no record down.
Get that one real quick. Yeah, I think so.
Spirit of fear.
Yeah. Yeah, because we ain't supposed to be dealing with fear, or you know, we are the only thing to fear out here is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
That's right.
We're not operating in fear of Esau, man.
That's right.
He's the one getting scared, man, not us. You got that script?
Yeah.
2 Timothy 1.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. It says, for Yahweh has not given us the spirit of fear,
Right.
but of power and of love.
Right. Power and of love. And love is the keeping of the commandments. And keeping this doctrine, keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Go on.
And of a sound mind.
And a sound mind, okay? A sober mind. Okay, a diligent mind. Circumspect.
That's right.
Is that it? That's all I wanted. But yeah, I just wanted to bring out that precept going into the spirit of fear. How Esau's the one in fear, man. So yeah, but Esau can't touch us, man. And if he tries to, let's get Isaiah 54:17. About the shot. No matter, okay, Esau, your game is up, man. You're that guy you're that boxer on the ropes, man. You know, swinging blindly now, man.
That's right.
About to heel over, all right? And you're about to be finished, man.
This is Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 17. It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn.
You hear that? Every tongue that shall rise against thee, thou shalt condemn. All right, and that's going into you wicked ass Edomites.
That's right.
All right, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And if we do have something happen to us, then hey, man, that's all. It's all through the Spirit. If it's our lot to be martyrs or thrown into prison and tried and all that, Yahushua told us that. Told us about that. He said that could happen, and it probably will happen to some brothers. If y'all want to get the scriptures on that, Mark 13:10. Yeah.
Reads,
Start back at the top.
this is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
That's right. Y'all can shoot at us. Y'all can make propaganda on us. Y'all can what else, man? Whatever they do, man.
Just like they did the prophets of old. It's nothing new under the sun, man. You see how they already demonizing us, and Esau has had a plan, man. You have what? Project Megiddo, okay, that targets quote unquote religious groups, man. Okay? Hell, Fox News been on about us, man. There's news stations around the corner. What's the Edomite's name? Tucker Carlson. The apostles and elders condemned that Edomite 5 years ago, man. So they know what's up, man. Right. This is nothing new under the sun. But we just right now the Most High is gathering His men and getting our mind and getting our spirit together, man.
Right.
Okay, this is the time of sharpening up, because as you can see, that everybody got their eyes all bald, bro. Been out here, bro. The apostles and elders been up north, bro. Starting through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yashah, appointing Father Bivens, man, Abba Bivens, right, on down. So this is nothing new, you know.
Hey, bro, it's not even February yet, and it's already getting riled up.
That's right.
Hey, these Edomites are just beginning. All right, why they're gonna put all the footage on the news, all these white women crying, yep, bowing down to the camps and all that. They're gonna put all that up on the news, man.
That's right.
You know, they showed that video of the brothers in San Francisco. The lady got all up in their face and got pushed over. They showed the footage of her just getting pushed down, and you know, but they didn't show what happened before that.
Yeah. Right. Because Esau's going to control Slack. But Esau's going to control the narrative, man.
Right.
Being the damn devil that he is, man. Okay? Slack.
That lady, that wasn't a real fall. You know, and then, like you say, that lady is the one that got arrested. Why did it show that?
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. And then she played the victim, you know, crying, and you know, like nobody asked you to stop by and talk to us. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's Psalms 37:12. The wicked plotted against the just and gnashed upon him with his teeth.
Right, man. Hey, and like this brother just said, man, Esau, man, he's playing chess, man. He ain't playing checkers.
Right.
He knows what he's gonna do, man. He knows, you know, he what's that scripture? He devises evil on his bed, bro.
Yeah.
You know, roughly paraphrasing.
Got that other scripture in Isaiah too, where it said the instruments of the churl, man. Okay, cruel, man, wicked, evil. I think I'm roughly paraphrasing, man. But that churl goes into a scoundrel, man, which goes into Esau, man.
That's right.
Okay, his instruments. When you look up that word instruments, it goes into his tools, okay, or a weapon.
That's
What's one of Esau's weapons, man? His tongue, man.
That's
That's
right.
sword, man. Okay. And like the brother's bringing out beautifully, man. Esau's putting those clips of the Edomite woman falling down and making her as the victim, man.
Right.
Just like they did with them Edomites up there in D.C., man.
That's right.
Hey, so it's nothing new, man.
Yeah, them brothers out in San Francisco, man. Hey, man, they in San Francisco, bro. Bro, that's one of the, bro. That San Francisco is a cesspit of disgusting wickedness, man. I ain't never been, bro, and I don't plan to ever go there. Bro, I'm not even gonna speak of the vile things going on over there.
That's right.
All kinds of wicked, just, man. You got more on that Isaiah 54? Oh, I'm sorry, you got a precept?
2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, man, we're not ignorant of you. We see you. We see right through you, man. We're hip to your bullshit, man.
That's right.
All right? The Most High gave us the Spirit, gave us the eyes to see you, man.
That's right.
All right? And we're calling you the devil. All right? We're calling you wicked, and we're out here in the middle of Chief Place Concourse telling you that.
That's right.
To your face.
That's right.
Got more on Isaiah. Matter of fact, just started back at the top.
This is Isaiah 54, verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn.
Yeah, there you go, man. So, hey, you rise your tongue against us? Well, hey, in the latter end, we're going to condemn you.
That's right.
You're going to be brought to judgment, man.
That's
Right? You got a terrible judgment coming to you, man.
That's right.
You're gonna drink those dregs, man. You're gonna get all kinds of premeditated. Never mind, bro. Keep going on that.
It says, this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord.
Yeah, that's us. We're the servants of the Lord. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's his name.
Preach, huh? Preach.
The Most High, whom you call God, and his Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ.
That's right.
All right? He only has a select few good men out here ready to inherit the earth, man.
That's right.
And rule it in righteousness.
That's right.
Okay? Not the so-called white man, not the so-called Chinese man,
That's right.
the Arabs or anybody else, man.
That's right.
The elect of the nation of Israel. The 144,000 men. 12,000 from each tribe. Is there more on that?
I'll start back in the middle of verse 17. It says, this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord.
That's
and
right.
their right.
That's our heritage, man. Our heritage is to be the next rulers of this planet, man. You're looking at the next rulers of this planet, man, up here. Lord willing, we're those men. On.
And their righteousness is of me, says the Most High.
That's right. Their righteousness is of me, saith Yahweh, saith the Most High. All right? So when you come at us, you ain't coming at us, you coming at the Most High.
That's right.
Is there any more to that? So yeah, man. So we gotta endure this, man. And this is gonna be a big year, man. 2019 is gonna be a big year, man, for the Israelites, man. All right, Esau's ready to chip everybody. All right, he's condemning the prophets. He's talking all kinds of falsehoods and what have you about the prophets and the scripts. Can I get Mark 13 and 10?
Hold it right. This is Mark chapter 13, verse 10. Salaki, I'm gonna start at verse 9. Salaki. But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues you shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. Verse 10. And the gospel must first be published among all nations.
Yo, this gospel is being published, man. That's right. The elder from Los Angeles camp did a edifying video, man, going into that article.
That's right.
So how it's a beautiful thing how this gospel has been published. It's been published, man.
That's right.
Go on YouTube, man. And that's why Esau is running scared, man.
That's right.
Hey, look at the YouTube videos. What does it say underneath the videos, man? Published.
That's right.
And so on and so, man. So that's it. And that's why this is happening. Continue.
Come. Verse 11. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak, neither do ye premeditate, but whatsoever shall be given you in that hour that speak ye, for it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Ghost.
There you go, man. So in a nutshell, Most High got us.
That's right.
All right, if we stay in the spirit, man. All right, because yeah, we're gonna take hell, man. We're gonna be tried for this gospel, man.
That's right, brother. That's all right.
Yes, yeah, man. He's gonna have as long as we're in His will and speaking His words, man. That's what justifies us when you read Romans 3rd chapter.
That's right.
You know, because we're not coming out of our own heart. People say that we're twisting scriptures and say that we're coming out of our own breakdowns, out of our own opinions to fit what we want. No, man, it's just that this world is so engulfed in darkness and rebellion that the true words of Heavenly Father, man, it seems a little outrageous, man. Because of the mind state of these people, man. That's why the scripture say gross darkness shall cover the people.
That's right.
You know? So, but that's what's going to make us justify in that day to what we're claiming, because we're not coming out of our own heart. We're coming out of the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, that's what our brother said. You fight against him. You know, you fight against that power, man. Because it's his words. It ain't our words.
That's right.
You know, so that's why these people are going to be condemned. They're going to be destroyed for persecuting the words, man, because they're fighting against the Heavenly Father.
That's right, brother. You know?
Come on, man. You got a precept? Oh, you got something? Oh, you got more?
I got one in Revelation.
Oh, fine.
Okay, this is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Hey, man. So yeah, if we're faithful unto death, we're gonna get a crown of life.
That's right.
We're gonna be them rulers, man. You're looking at the next rulers up here, man.
That's right.
Some more?
Yeah, I'll continue.
Is it further up?
Yeah, I have one for Revelation, but you just keep reading.
He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death.
Con, hey, and that second death is the thermonuclear missiles, okay, that all these nations have aimed at this place.
That's right.
Okay, you know why? Because this world is tired of America.
That's right.
America is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man.
That's right, brother.
When you read Revelation 17 and 18, okay, that's talking about the downfall of this country called America.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, and if brothers want to get it,
If I can say this, if you look what's going on currently in the news with Venezuela, man, all that mayhem with Guaido and Maduro, you got the U.S. Interfering, man, putting their nose in in people's business where it doesn't belong, and that little action, that little political manipulation they got going on when Venezuela can't get that gold. This one commentator, this one analyst was like, man, look, that's that's gonna be a clear sign for other nations not to fool with America and fool with the London banks anymore. For them trying to tell, bro, you telling me I can't have my money, bro? You telling me I can't have my bricks of gold, my 1.2 billion? Because even the Edomite was like, look, man. He was like, look, whatever Venezuela has going on, that should be between Guaido and Maduro. It's not for, oh well, we gonna give it to the guy who they pushing to be president and not the guy who's already existing as president. They calling him a quote unquote a dictator. Basically, it's another Gaddafi or Saddam Hussein type of situation, man.
Okay? And Maduro is ready to ride. He jogging with the military up early. He ready. Yeah, bro. These other nations are tired, man. You don't sit there and tell somebody what they can do in their own backyard. It's like you looking over, hey, don't put that meat on that pit. Like, nigga, this is my backyard. It's my pit. And that's how America's been doing for years, man. You know, and everybody's getting tired. So like,
Right. That's why Obadiah says ye are greatly despised. Man.
That's right. That's right. Like I say, it's just like when he's saying that they got a president that just stood up and said, I'm gonna be president now. What's that?
Guaido.
Guaido. So that, and you cutting off the funding for Venezuela so they can't get their gold from the European banks. Just imagine you in your house and you go to work every day and your job tell you, well, we ain't gonna give you your money. You know, we're gonna let Bob down the street now. If he come and live in your house, we'll give you some money. But until you leave, we're not gonna give you no money. That's exactly what America's doing to Venezuela.
That's right.
Hey, we can go into Revelation 18.
It's Revelations chapter 18, verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw and another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
That's right. This Babylon the Great, man, has become the habitation of devils, man. That's right. A bunch of demons out here, man. There's nothing productive or good or righteous in America. Just a cesspit of wickedness, man. All right. The only thing good in America is the elect that are scattered within it.
That's true, but also that's what we're talking about is after the destruction.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All the desert creatures, or you be reading Isaiah the 13th chapter and the 34th chapter.
Yeah, that's right.
Cormorant and screech owl. That's a vision of all those desert creatures that are going to be left amongst this place, man. Because people aren't going to be able to live here. You know? And that's the result of the fall, man. That all this wicked ass that the brothers going into. You know? And that's the vision that John the Revelator was seeing, man. All the desert creatures are going to be left over here after all that nuclear fallout is going on.
That's right.
You know?
And the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornications with her.
That's right. Everybody comes over here to pursue the American dream, man. Make that money, get that lick, man. That's right. This country was built upon, crime and the blood, sweat, and tears of the Israelites, man.
That's right. Big facts.
God. And you other nations profited off that, man.
That's right. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Like. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
That's right. God. It's like, yeah, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna deliver us out of here, man.
That's right.
We're not taking pilgrimages over to Israel, man. Trying to go over there like some of these Israelite groups are telling you to do. Leave America and go build a house over in Israel or Africa or some bullcorn.
Because first and foremost, if I can say this, you have to spiritually flee, man.
That's right.
You have to spiritually flee and then physically flee. The Most High is going to deliver the elect. You know?
That's right, man. Right. Yeah.
This is it's going back to Revelation 18 and 3. It's Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
Hey, going back to that Obadiah again, man. All the nations, everybody's tired of your crap, America, Esau. You self-proclaimed white people.
That's right.
who've got a stranglehold on everything, man.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, be she may be healed.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna be healed, man.
That's right.
You got that sugar water, man. That medicine. Jake put the water in the bottle, shake it up. Might do something. But nah, man. That pain, man. You gonna feel that pain, man.
That's right.
You gonna feel that death by pain. Man, Micah 6. Yeah, I wanted to read Micah 6.
This is Micah chapter 6, starting at verse 1. Hear ye now what Yahweh saith, arise, contend thou before the mountains, and let the hills hear thy voice. Hear ye, O mountains, Yahweh's controversy.
The mountains going into these governments, you know.
That's right.
These high places, you know.
That's right.
I think it says that.
And ye strong foundations of the earth.
Yeah, strong foundations of the earth.
That's right.
Continue.
For Yahweh hath controversy with his people, and he will plead with Israel.
That's right. Hey, we're out here to tell you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Most High's got a controversy with you, man. He's not all hugs and kisses, man. He's got a controversy with you.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's why you don't do too well in your daily lives, man. That's why Jake can't live well, man.
That's right.
Can't, always got something going on, man. Whether it be your job, whether it be your woman or your kids,
Right.
Jake always got problems going on. That's because the Most High put these curses on you, man. Because y'all didn't want to follow the law, statutes, commandments.
That's right.
Of the Lord, man.
That's right, brother. Oh, slave. Starting at verse 3. O my people, what have I done unto thee, and wherein have I wearied thee?
Yeah, man. Hey, the Most High saying, what did I do to you, man? What have I done to you but make you a great people? Gave you wisdom and knowledge and protection from your oppressors, man.
That's right.
Saved you out of the bondage that you were in Egypt, man.
That's right.
He's saying, what have I done to you?
That's right. Come. Testify against me. For I brought thee up out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed thee out of the house of servants, and I sent before thee Moses, Aaron, and Miriam.
Yeah, man, he saved you out of Egypt, man. And then, and he set up Moses and Aaron to give you the laws. He gave you the laws, statutes, commandments to live by, man.
That's right.
In order to flourish.
That's right.
And then the laws aren't grievous, man. They're not. Just follow the law, statutes, commandments, and we'll be good, man.
That's right.
That's all the Most High has ever told us, man.
That's right.
Continue.
Come. Verse 5. O my people, remember now what Balak, king of Moab, consulted, and what Balaam, the son of Beor, answered him from Shittim unto Gilgal.
Yeah, yeah, man. And if I'm not mistaken, Balaam and Beor and Balak was Balaam was putting curses on Israel. But the Most High had it turn into a blessing instead.
That's right.
And that goes into as a matter of fact, can I get Psalm 10 and 2 real quick?
Hey, and that goes into Genesis when the Most High was talking to Abraham. Okay, I will bless thee that bless thee, and curse them that curse thee.
Yep.
Because Esau, his intention is to destroy us, but that intention is going to be returned upon his own head.
That's right.
Right, man. Like, yeah, y'all think when y'all think y'all doing.
This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 2. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
There you go. Hey, see, Esau puts us up on the news, trying to vilify us, you know, make us look like bad people. But little does he know that all that's gonna do is just wake more people up.
That's right.
That's gonna just bring more people to the truth.
That's right.
That's just gonna help seal the elect. So Esau, you get taken in your own devices, man.
That's right.
You get taken by your own snare, man. Like it says in Job 18, man. You set a trap up, you know, to catch the bear or the, you know, some animal, and then you step on it. You're sitting there trying to get it off you, man. Help me. That's all I wanted. Yeah, I just wanted to bring out that quick precept, man. Because Esau, man, he's foolish, man. Like the brother said, man, you just a wicked dog, man. And like a dumb dog, man. Just, you know, chasing his own tail, man. Yeah,
6 verse. I thought we gotta read verse 5.
This is back in Micah, chapter 6, verse 5. O my people, remember now what Balak, king of Moab, consulted, and what Balaam, the son of Beor, answered him from Shittim unto Gilgal, that ye may know the righteousness of Yahweh.
all right, man, you're gonna know the righteousness of Yahweh. That's right.
Verse 6. Wherewith shall I come before them? Wherewith shall I come before Yahweh and bow myself before the high power? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves of a year old?
Oh yeah. Or is that how we're supposed to you know, make atonement? Is that how we're supposed to repent, man? Make sacrifices and all that, you know? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Will Yahweh be pleased with thousands of rams, or with 10,000s of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul?
Yeah, man, and Jake was heavy on that, on child sacrifice too, man. Back in the day, and today too. Like, you know, a lot of these women getting abortions, man, and Planned Parenthood. Hey, that's child sacrifice.
That's right.
You didn't know that was child sacrifice, did you? Esau probably takes the fetus and does things with it, you know? Puts it in his soup or something.
Well, that's for damn sure what Moab does. They got busted on that in the mid-90s.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Y'all be sacrificing y'all kids, man, to these demons, man, to these devils, man. That's right. Thinking you're gonna get something out of it. Thinking the Most High is dealing with that nonsense, man. He told you not to sacrifice your children, man.
That's right.
And that goes for you women out here, man.
That's right.
You Israelite women. Y'all want to go out and be cum buckets, man. Excuse my language. Just knowing, hey, I just get an abortion, man. I just scramble it up in the morning. Y'all are wicked, man.
That's right.
You women are you got a serious wake-up call coming.
That's right.
Did you have something?
This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people do not consider. Right? And like you were saying, like for our women, you know, they don't understand that they are sacrificing their children, you know, until it's like Molech and these other gods. But yet, like you say, they don't know their power. So they have been, you know, so put away so far from their power, they feel like, you know, this is something I can do. You got to think, the Jake women, they have the most abortions in the U.S. This is something that they put up, and this was a plan, this was an agenda that was brought to you. But y'all, you women, you Jake women, you would take it and you run with it.
How many abortions was it last year? What was the number? Somebody said the number last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. 20, 6 digits, man. maybe. I don't know.
Seven.
7
yeah.
digits.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Seven.
Yeah, I'm bad at math. So I can.
7, 8.
But when these women go ahead and they be having these abortions, when it comes time when they say, okay, I want to have a child by this man, then they can't have children. You know what I'm saying? They messing themselves up. You know?
Hey man, like, hey, you probably, man, hey, bro, Israel's as the sand of the sea, man. That's how many Israelite children, man. Hey, them children are gonna come back in the kingdom and deal with you, man.
That's right.
They're gonna, hey, that's gonna be a testimony against you. Man. They're gonna have that testimony against you.
Hey, that's how you know Salaki. That's how you know that we're in Egypt, man, because they pushed that on our people back in Egypt, you know, because the scriptures say, I should bring you back in Egypt again with ships. This is modern day Egypt. This is the Egypt that is speaking of in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and the 68th verse. You know, our women were giving their children up. People were giving their children up for their own lives or for what society said would be decent for you, you know. Because like this world will tell our women, hey, if you give your kid away, then you have option to have a better life. They put it in the movie, man. What was that? He got game, but Coach Carter, one of the star basketball players, you know, I don't really know if he should have a baby. What you gonna do about your future? He done got his girlfriend pregnant, and he a coward, don't want to take care of his responsibility. He want to push her to have an abortion. Then he probably don't even go to the league. Then they don't even stay together. You know.
Our people are taught to think once you get pregnant, your life is over.
Right.
You know, you panicking and shit. The Lord said, be fruitful and multiply, man. You start a family, that's your business, man. You know, when you have children, that keeps your business and economy going. But in this society, it's all backwards, man. That's right. Crying and shit, and sweating. How you gonna tell your parents and all that, man? You know? You pretty much think that your whole life is over, man. But that's not the case, man. That's right. You know, that is life. You bring in forth life, we put here to procreate, man. That's right. You know, but the way this whole setup is, it's not beneficial to do so right now. You know, because you don't own your kids, you can't properly take care of your family, you know, so it's all jacked up.
Back in Micah chapter 6, verse 8, he hath shewed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth Yahweh require of thee.
Man, he showed you what was good, right? He gave you the word, man.
That's right.
Give you Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Read it, man. You want to know what to do, man? Read the book.
That's right.
Read the scripts, man. Or link up with an elder, man. Go to your local camp, man. Find out what you need to be doing, man.
That's right. Back in verse 8, but to do justly, and to love mercies, and to walk humbly with thy power.
Right, walk humbly with thy power, man. And a lot of you false groups out there getting exposed, man.
Right.
IUIC, man, y'all getting exposed, man. Y'all looking bad out there.
That's right.
Most High is exposing you, man. Because you got a lot of hypocrisy going on up in there, man.
That's right.
A lot of wickedness up in that so-called church, man.
Yep.
The Israel United in Christ, man. Which is an oxymoron, by the way. How you gonna have Israel United in Christ, a Greek deity?
Yeah.
God.
That's a rat. Yeah. That's why all that chaos is going on. Why not Yasharala united in Mashiach?
That's right.
Like, but then again, you under the 501c3 code, man. Okay. That's right. Labeled as a Muslim group. Okay, which one of the elders did a lesson on that years ago, man? Because this is the church. This is the synagogue that you see before you. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here for a popularity contest, and that's what a lot of them other camps do, man. They try to soften things up and, oh no, just like Jake who was on that Fox News. Now, granted, he made some pretty good points, but at the same time, bro, any little leaven the whole lump.
Right.
Is Esau the damn devil or not? Hell yeah, we better than the other nations, bro.
Right.
We the salt of the earth. Should have told that damn Edomite, look, man, you going into slavery, man.
That's right.
Your ass gonna be killed, and you are Esau. Okay? You are not an heir. Okay? As they what do they say? Esau is the Japhet or Ishmael or something? Yeah. Cause one of the elders, I believe, in Vegas, he did a lesson on that, how brothers need to pick out the bones on a blue letter, because they do have Esau is the progenitor of Ishmael, which is not true. Or Salakia, or the Arabs, okay, which is not true.
Right.
We should all know that Isaac and Ishmael are what? They brothers. So therefore, Isaac had who? He had Jacob and Esau.
That's right.
Esau is the progenitor of you so-called white people, you damn Edomites, you devils, man. You know?
Isn't there a scripture that says Ishmael is the Arabs?
Or Arabia.
That says Arabia or something. Is that scripture?
4:22.
Is it? Which one is it?
Galatians 4:25.
It says it's they're the Arabs. Yeah, yeah, man. Hey, you false groups are getting exposed, man.
That's right.
Sakari. There's another man. Y'all some wicked people too, man.
Right.
You Sakari. It's Sakari. Hey, going back to the name, man. We were talking about that earlier, bro. Sakari is a Latin word meaning assassins. Like the Most High told you to assassinate people.
And you guys are still having Israelite conferences in a time like this. I was like, wow. After all this that's going on, it's conference time? Man. You got that?
Is that Galatians 4:22?
Yeah.
Say all right, we'll look for it if we find it. If we find it, we'll read it. But, we just jump back to Micah.
Okay. This is back in Micah chapter 6, verse 9. Yahweh's voice crieth unto the city, and the man of wisdom shall see thy name.
Hey, and that goes into Proverbs 1, man. Hey, the Most High's voice crieth in the chief places, man. In the chief place of concourse, man. That's where you find wisdom, man. Right here. Got something.
Oh yeah, on mine I got it. Started at 22. Oh, Salaki.
Well, just that point about mission in Arabia. So it's Galatians 4:25. If y'all do.
You want to read it? You want us to read it?
That's
You got it? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 25. For this, Agar, is Mount Sinai in Arabia.
Arabia, there you go. Hagar, man. Hagar was the mother of Ishmael, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
The Mountain of Arabia, right there, man.
But even according to the prophecy, so man, how Ishmael was going to dwell, man. He said he's going to be a wild man dwelling amongst his brethren. Who was doing that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to remember it's about prophecy, man.
That's right, man.
You know, they're probably wild as hell over there. After the damn food, blowing themselves up, man. Everyone is against them Arabs right now, man. They fit the prophecy of that.
That's
man.
right.
And they all dwell amongst together right now.
Right.
You know, they call themselves the United Nation of Arab Emirates or something like that right now. You know, so they don't prophetically fit the self-proclaimed white man. You know, that just shows the spirit of the Most High is not dwelling with a lot of you Israelites out there. I just don't get it. You know.
Esau knows how to break down every nation except the Edomites. You ask Esau, you know who the Hamites or the Africans. You know, he'll say the so-called Jews are the Israelites, which is a lie. But he knows who they are. You know? And so on and so forth. You know, but when it's Edom, man, Edom just disappeared in the sunset somewhere.
And then you have these Edomites who get defensive on comment boards, where you do have people who do descend from
Israelites over there in Africa, but you guys aren't it. My nigga, we came from the Florida Judah, from West Africa.
That's right.
So which is it? We wasn't just chilling over here. Gad was the northern tribe. Okay? And y'all know through the spirit, they are, because even Glenn Beck had a segment where they found Paleo Hebrew, man,
Yep.
amongst those Gadites, buried with the 10 Commandments. Yeah. So it's like, bro, which one is it, man? Esau is losing, man. And you just running it like the brother said, just chasing your tail, man. It's like, bro, stop. The jig is up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
White people aren't Japhet. We want to clear that up, okay?
Edomites, man. Even to show that we Jake, when their brother read Isaiah, the first chapter, the 3rd verse, said the ox knoweth his own and the ass his master's crib. Who used the term crib in that dating life? When you call your boy, what you doing, bro? Shit, crib, chilling. Don't nobody else speak like that, man. You know, but you gotta be able to be in the spirit to pay attention to stuff like that, man. We reflect Israel, man, all day, every day. You know, even the lingo, how we talk, it's all through the songs, all that, man. You know?
For the hell that Jake was catching when King David was in rule, what was he doing? Pouring out water. Pouring out wine for these for the homies right here.
That's right.
Bro,
That's right.
bro,
That's our spirit, man.
that's us.
You know? That's the spirit bearing witness, our spirit of the sons of living power, man. We're going back doing the same things that Israel was doing back in the day. Wickedly and righteously, man. We're the only ones out here standing up like a prophet standing up, man. And that's prophesied in the last days. Jake is the only one being wicked like Jake was being wicked back in the ancient world, man. That's right. You know, but if you're spiritual, you're going to see it. If not, hey, that's your problem. You know? And the truth is being manifest like the brothers are going into.
Ain't my fault.
You see a lot of Israelite customs among the North Americans too.
That's
right. The fringes, okay, the cutting of the hand, you know, with the crown, the feather, you know, when they make blood oaths and pacts, you know, living in tents, you know, like everything, man, like all that.
This car with the ponchos.
Yeah.
Walking with donkeys still. Come on.
What's the one in Genesis? Issachar shall be a stubborn ass.
Genesis
49 and 17, I think. We don't have to get it, but that was Jacob talking about Issachar, man.
That's right.
Tell me that's not the Mexicans, man.
That's right.
When you read that. And Issachar is one of the most stubborn tribes, man.
Oh man.
Mexicans are very stubborn.
That's right.
Stubborn people. He's a strong ass crouching down, man.
That's right.
Right.
That's why he's so good at working hard, man. That's what Yashashkar means in the Hebrew. He is hired, man.
That's right.
This car be out there working, bro. Them construction sites,
Bro.
be 110-degree weather, going hard, man. And whatever they do, man.
And then it says he saw rest and it was good. That's going into taking a siesta. Issachar loved taking that siesta, man.
Bro, I was at work Saturday and we all waiting on Issachar. Like, bro, what they doing? Tell them to get up. There was another Issachar right here, bro. That's how I know, bro. Those are our people. It was the Southern Kingdom, and it was one Issachar right with us, and he was like, man, what they doing, bro? Y'all ready to go? Like, bro, we waiting on them, bro. They coming out from the back. I forgot Issachar was even on the backside. Coming back with lunch pails. The other ones still working. Oh, it's time to go. Like, bro, come on, bro. It's cold. Let's go.
They taking that rest, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That rest is good, man.
That's right.
You know, that's Israel. The Israelites, that's what they do. They take on, their father. Jacob, what was he doing? They said he always be in the house in the tent under his mama,
Yep.
chilling.
Yeah.
Jake chilling with mama.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Jake's mama. What you say about my mama?
That's right.
Hey, if I can say too, the Hebrew word for mother is Amma. You know?
Hey, that Hebrew goes deep.
My tea lady.
Mama. You got you sure? All right. If you got something. We can say like six, but if any brother got me say.
This is Psalms 137, verse 7. It says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. And let me see. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall it be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. All right. So as I mentioned, like you say, we're going through all this trials and tribulations. You know, ultimately, it's our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, is basically just putting us through this derision. But this is basically now you seeing the recompense is coming upon Esau's head. All right. So that 180 is turning back around. Because right now, the lowly, the ones that's supposed to be on top is at the low, and the ones that's supposed to be low is at top. You know, the serpent is at top right now, but we're seeing that turn. You know what I'm saying? So you're starting to see Esau, like you say, some of them are starting, even though we know he's the forger of lies, as it says, but some of them are understanding that, hey, those are the children of Israel, which the Lord is putting that spirit on them to say that. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? We know that, as it says in the scriptures, the devil knows he had but a short time. So that is coming. That is coming. That is basically here. We're seeing the things, and it's beautiful that we're seeing this thing happen. That's your pop.
That's right.
He that killeth with the sword shall be killed by the sword.
That's right.
I'm shy. Hey, about a couple weeks ago, when one of Trump's boys they ran into his house and everything, and when he went to speak, man, the Edomites look like some straight up niggas, man. Some guilty niggas, man. They look like trash on TV, man. And I'm like, damn, their countenance is low. Like they look like they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like they all looked confused and just down. Like I'm like, damn, that's the Most High, like bringing these Edomites down, man. They don't look prestigious anymore. They don't look like that. They look like criminals on TV. You know, when you see them, you just kind of like, ugh. You know, the world is beginning to look like that towards the Edomites.
That's right. Esau out there at the Capitol doing the caveman, doing the you know, like doing the. Hey, man, tell me that's not Esau, man. Frat boys and all that.
This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Hey, Jake and Esau is natural enemies, man. That's right. So from not just from Jacob and Esau, but going back to that time too. All right. And Esau, you getting your head bruised right now, man. All right. That woman, is about to birth pains about over. That's right. That's like. Yeah, man, them walls are closing in. You see that room getting smaller by the second.
That's right.
Esau.
It's just really being opened up, man. Okay, because like we say, man, the tension has been going on in the world, bro. Is no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, man. Everything is happening for the reason. Okay, for Jake getting slaughtered in the streets by these police officers. Okay, for Jake running to Egypt for help. You Negroes running to these presidential polls. Why didn't that voting help y'all in that month-long shutdown?
Right.
Sitting there crying to Esau. Can you please? I'm gonna see if they can work out a deal to pay my bills. Nah, it don't work like that, my nigga.
That's right.
You know. Esau's too much, man. Bro, he better get it while he can, man, because it's really heating up around the world, man. Now America's finally getting that backlash. Everybody's looking at America like, man, y'all some hoe ass niggas, bro. It's time. It's really time to stop, man. So says the scriptures, man. Jake is rising up from the southern to the northern kingdom, man.
That's right.
Okay, the Most High is sealing up His elect.
Esau riding around listening to 80s rock, listening to Sticks or something. Trying to remember the good old days. No, Esau, good old days is over, man.
Right.
Your time's over. All right?
Feet on the table with that Budweiser. Now Esau kicking.
Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Thus said Yahweh thy power, because that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and has greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh thy power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword.
Oh, you're gonna fall by the sword, man. He saw you out of there, man.
That's right.
Man, hey, that's all there is to it, man. All right. Yeah, well, Yahushua is gonna return, and you're going into slavery for 1,000 years, and then you're out of there. You're done. We don't gotta look at you no more.
That's right.
We don't gotta look at you no more. We don't gotta hear you no more. We don't gotta smell you no more.
That's right.
Cause you Edomites smell a little weird, man. Especially you Amalekites, man. Y'all some funky ass people. y'all don't change y'all's underwear, man. Y'all some weirdos. Go ahead.
Like I got this brother I used to work with, and he was saying, like, you know, he was dealing with this Edomite chick, and he was up there, you know, ironing his clothes, and he was like getting ready for work. He was like, he gonna take it back and say, hey, you know, you gonna jump in the shower or something? Cause they got to, you know, taking care of things. And she was like, oh, I took a shower a couple of days ago. They didn't deal with it anymore. I mean, that's just showing you how nasty the Edomites can be, you know?
Hey, my man.
Hey, why are you taking our picture?
Are you recording?
Why not? You're on public property.
Yeah, well, yeah. Public property.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu
What if I
Adonai
just came
Echad.
up to you
And don't
took
me
a new
Caliph.
picture?
And don't me Caliph.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Why don't
From
you
Jerusalem?
Take a guess.
Well, I don't want to take a guess.
Why not?
All right.
I can tell where you're
We're
from.
done with you. We're done with you. All right, let's
Why?
get back to the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
We're not here playing games.
Yeah. And the world
This-
is. Oh, Salaki, go ahead, brother.
This is not a game up here, man.
It's not a game.
No, this is not a game.
When's the last time you
We're
read?
out here.
When's the last
Hey.
time you read the book of Revelation?
Hey, we read the Bible all the time.
And I assume you read KJV, right?
Huh?
You read KJV, right?
Uh,
King James Version.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah. No.
You don't know?
Do you know the history of the King James Version?
Yes,
Bible?
I know the history of the King
So then,
James Version.
if you're
Hey,
Israeli,
you're not up here teaching us.
Why don't
You're
you-
not teaching us.
why don't you read
Let's
the
get back to
Torah?
the scriptures.
I'm just curious. Why don't you read the Torah in Hebrew?
Are you from Jerusalem?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't
I
care.
seem to know a little more Hebrew than you do.
I don't care.
That's Yiddish.
Are you sure?
It's Yiddish.
yeah.
It's not Yiddish.
Are you sure?
No, I'm
Are
sure.
you sure you know more Hebrew than me?
Prove me otherwise.
I don't have to prove nothing to you. Bye. Go back to what
Yeah.
you're doing, man. That's probably your gay
Yeah.
lover too, right?
By the way, y'all the true welfare babies.
Right.
Okay.
You know,
Let's get back to the scripture.
throwing stuff
What
at
you
people
got, bro? What you got?
is not going to persuade them.
For one, we're here to persuade the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So if you know the history, okay.
So let's do a little history. Which tribe am I from?
What does your father's line go back to?
I want to see if you can guess, because you should be able to guess based on
hey,
my
Ain't no-
based on my nationality. Hang on.
But based off guessing off your attitude, you're an Edomite. You're
Right,
probably an animal.
right.
So you're
Based
probably
on
a
my
devil.
nationality,
You don't come from the spirit.
on my skin
okay,
color,
you're not humble.
you should know
You come in
which
with
tribe
pride,
I'm part
man.
of.
So we know that you're an Edomite off top. How about
You're
that?
You're wrong.
Hey,
How about that? You're not an Israelite, I know that.
I'm hearing you because you got the Bible. Let's hear
Go
it.
ahead, since he thinks he knows Hebrew, go ahead and read it.
Right.
This is 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out in the world.
Right, so that's what we out here to do,
Oh,
man.
you're out here
That's
dressed
our
like
measurement
prophets,
stick.
and I'm trying to test you,
That's our measurement
and you're
stick.
not really answering
Of
my
the spirit.
question.
What's the spirit? Hey, the words of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
But see, he wants us to guess instead of being a man, instead of telling us straight up where he's from, but which we know where he's from.
Right.
He's a goddamn devil, man, the Edomite.
That's right.
Okay? So you gotta get up the block, man, but hey, but that's how you try the spirit, man. Because that guy came up, he didn't come up humble. He can't tell you what the spirit of a Jake. Okay? You have the spirit of a demon. Where the hell with that guy?
I was gonna say if I could say something because I know I'm on camera, but he don't know who know Hebrew and who don't know Hebrew, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say in Isaiah 19, the language of Canaan is going to be returned unto us in the latter days, man. He over there speaking Yiddish. He little does he know we probably know more Hebrew than him.
Exactly.
Hey, those were Amalekites right there.
Right.
Right.
So we were talking about Amalek, and then Amalek showed up.
Right.
The spirit, the spirit always gonna make an example.
And he was asking why we don't read from the Torah. Look, my man, brothers do read from the Torah.
Right.
Okay. But we also know, according to the Spirit, we also with the new covenant as well. Okay, through the Spirit of empowered through Yahweh by Shem Yahshua. Okay, why'd you get up the block when we read that? Okay, because the Spirit ain't with you, man.
That's right.
There's no light in you. Talking about you, I should know by looking at you. No, I don't. What line did your father go back to? What house is your father? What house do you come from? Right. He didn't have no answer. Cause Jake ain't, bro. Jake, we ain't for the shenanigans no more, bro. We done the white Jesus thing. We done the Muslim thing. The Most High is tired of that, bro.
That's right.
The Most High is tired, and the Most High put the Spirit on us for us to be tired. You know.
Right. And furthermore, they don't follow the Torah. They follow the Talmud,
Con.
which allows you to bite baby dicks off. You know? Well, you're justifying homosexuality. You're justifying eating pork. So you don't follow the Torah, asshole.
Con.
You know, but as soon as we bring out one scripture, what happened? They scared the block, man. See, when he wanted to have a battle of words and just calling names going back and forth. When you bring the scriptures out, then they really can't say shit. You know?
And he thought Jake was gonna be in that spirit of John 3:16.
Yeah.
If you're trying to persuade, bro, I'm not trying to persuade you. Get your goofy ass up the block, bro, and have a good time.
He was trying to get some, these dudes already filmed. He was trying to get some rah-rah shit out of us. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put us up against some damn barbarians and some uncouth Negroes.
Right.
You know, once you continue to bring that word out, they'll eventually leave.
Yeah. Right.
Put that spiritual raid on their ass.
Like you gonna hit us with some, oh man, I didn't know that. I'm looking at y'all like this. Bro, Apostle Tahar and them didn't go over this. Elder Ariala and Elder Yashwamba never talked to us about this. Stop, bro. It's 2019 and the Most High ain't with the shenanigans.
Right.
Okay?
I got a script.
Okay, Salakia.
Proud spirit. That's like Obadiah. Proud of thine heart. This is Exodus chapter 17, verse 16. It says, For he said, because Yahweh has sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Amalek are you so-called Jewish people. You false Israelites.
Right.
Or you false Jews, man. And that was Amalek, man. Which is the chief tribe of Esau. All right, is there more to that? Is that all?
This is Exodus chapter 17, verse 14. And it says,
Yeah, just read it.
this is Exodus chapter 17, verse 14. 16.
All right.
For he said, because Yahweh has sworn that the Most High will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Okay, all right, that's it. I thought there was more on that. So like it. But yeah, man, hey, and so yeah, Amalek, man, you're gonna be put out. So remembrance, and because the Most High have war with you from generation to generation. All right.
That's Amalek was Cain, man. He been having, Most High been having war with Amalek from generation to generation. It started with Cain, man. You know, going on down, that wicked spirit, man. That's why, because they're the wicked, man. And the Heavenly Father is eventually going to whoop that ass, man.
Right.
He's going to eventually show you didn't get away with it, man. You know, that's where all the pride come from. Got away with it. Didn't that happen to me? We still rich. Look at them. They suffering. We still rich, though. We got it. But hey, man, the Most High is he's gonna take all of that from them.
That's right.
Hey, you so-called Jews, y'all set up the transatlantic slave trade, man.
Right.
Y'all did that, man. That's your doing. All right, you got
I was on that precept that you were trying to read in Exodus 17. Well, I have this one in 1 Samuel 15:2. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, of Sabaoth, I remember that which Amalek did to the Israelites, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Whenever the Israelites was trying to get from Egypt to Israel, you know, the Amalekites was in wait for them.
Hey, that's what those Amalekites were doing, bro. Trying to lay in wait for us, man. Trying to make us slip up, man. Over there with their stupid smiles on their faces. Faggots. They were faggots too, man. I can tell.
Very proud.
Go ahead, bro.
For that devil that just left. This is Numbers 24 and 20. It reads, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. So that double through, man. You know what I'm saying? Amalek is the, which means chief house of Satan. You know, hey man, their latter end is that they're going to perish, man. They're going into slavery for 1,000 years, and then according to Obadiah, they're going to be obliterated off the face of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I don't care how much Yiddish he come up here speaking, man, because that's what he spoke, Yiddish. You know, that's not, that's right, bro.
Hey, the Israelites, the real Israelites, we're gonna remember, man, how you stole our identity, man.
Right.
You think you can just steal someone's identity, man, and walk away with it, man? If y'all were the real Israelites, then why is the world still jacked up, man? Because according to prophecy, man, we should be in the kingdom right now.
That's right, brother.
With your fake Holocaust and all that, man.
Right.
Talking about that was prophecy and all that garbage, man. Bro, these other Edomites don't even like you, man.
Right.
Other Edomites don't even like Amalek. Going back to the World War II and all that, man. That was just Esau killing Esau.
Now this is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3. The pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high.
Hey, that's where Amalek was cutting off Israel, man. The script that this brother just read, man. That was up there in the rocks, man, just ready to ambush Jake, man. From coming into the land that the Most High gave us, man.
Right. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Hey, that's Esau's pride right there, man. Go ahead.
This is Psalm 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generation. They call their lands after their own name.
Right, man. America's not gonna last forever. You know, if not to all generations. Okay, Lord willing, this is the last generation.
That's right.
And any Edomites that don't perish, all right, in the latter day is going to be put into slavery.
That's right.
You, your mama, your kids, all right, and all the rest of you, man. Yeah, you.
It talks about that in Psalms 139. You know.
You got something? If another brother wants to come up here, man, I
can preach if you want. I don't know. Spirit's on me. You want to switch? Okay. Yeah, I'll.
all right. Yeah,
Y'all buzz over something?
Yeah, let's get that in Proverbs. I'm sorry, Psalms 139.
Find their nobles, and then in Revelation chapter 2, to him will I give power over the nations. Psalms 139. Yeah, to bind their kings with fetters, because that's what we're gonna do, man. That's why we out here. We're out here for an incorruptible crown, man. You know, and when the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is on you to come out here and preach, it's not something that you can quench. You know, the spirit of the Lord is upon us to preach salvation to the elect. You know, Oh, 149. Yes, Salaki. My bad. 149. You know, the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is upon us to preach salvation to the elect, man. You know, because that's ultimately why we out here, man. You got that? You can start wherever you want to start, bro. It's a short chapter. You found it? It's either 2 or 3.
Well, I just start at the top. It's Psalms 149:1. Praise ye Yahweh, sing unto Yahweh a new song, and his praise unto the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
And that's what we're doing right now. But the whole nation of Yasharallah is going to be praising Yahweh Shem Yahshua on that day when Yahweh Shai sits on his throne, man. You see? And that's the day that we're earnestly waiting for, man. You see? Because when Yahweh Shem Yahshua receives his praise and his glory, that's when he's going to be pleased with the sacrifice, the spiritual sacrifice that we make as a whole, as a nation. Go ahead,
Verse 3, it says, let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with timbrels and harps. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
I thought it was 149. But he is. Oh, okay, Salah. I thought that was okay. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, hold on. Read that again, as a matter of fact.
Okay, verse 4 it says, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
Yep, he's going to beautify the meek with salvation. What does the word meek mean? Humble. Not. Okay, lowly. Somebody who is not proud, not coming up in the spirit of boasting in themselves, not coming up in the spirit of thinking that they know everything. The scriptures talk about how it says, any man that thinks that he knows anything, he really knows nothing. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, why is that? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the one that gives a man knowledge. He's the one that gives takes the knowledge away from man. Okay?
That's right.
And this knowledge is a gift. It talks about how the faith that we have is a gift. We have faith that this knowledge that we have is true. Okay, so guess what? This knowledge is a gift as well. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 5, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people.
Right. So what is that talking about, man? What does that? Read that again, bro. When it talks about the praises.
Verse 6. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth.
The high praises of the Most High. Call halal yamla Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Why? Go ahead.
And a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people.
Right. All praises to the Most High and the Son, because we are going to be able to execute vengeance upon the heathen. Why? Because it talks about that. Get that in Zechariah chapter 2, where it says, I am sore displeased with the heathen that are at rest. Okay? All right? And then it talks about that in the 3rd chapter. Is it Zechariah or Zephaniah? I think Zephaniah. It's like Zephaniah chapter 2. And it talks about that in chapter 3, where it says, he that toucheth you touches the apple of the Most High's eye, man. All right? And any nation that's touched Israel is going to be recompensed, man. Okay? Esau thinks he's going to be able to get away with all the atrocities that he's done and that he's continuing to do. This man literally blames us for everything that goes wrong on planet Earth. But he's the problem. What kind of backward mentality is that? That shows you he's the devil. The devil means deceiver. He deceived the people into thinking that he is right and that we are wrong. Okay? For example, look at mainstream media. We look like the bad guys. That's how you know we're speaking the truth, because we're being persecuted amongst men. Go ahead, or as a matter of fact, do you have it yet? If you don't have, keep reading in Proverbs. If you guys have
Zechariah.
It is in Zechariah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is Psalms chapter 149 and 8. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all the saints. Praise ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
See, we're gonna get where that sign at with the heathen. Yeah, that one, and then the other one with the slavery, with the Edomites and chains. Man, they're gonna be in slavery, man, in chattel slavery, just like how we were. Because it talks about in Revelation, the book of Revelation, render unto her double. Okay, in the book of Thessalonians, it talks about how it's a righteous thing to recompense trouble to them that trouble you. Okay, and seeing that we are the main characters. Okay,
the elect, beginning with the elect, we're beginning with Yahushua, okay, on down, the men of the Lord are the main characters in this story. We are the ones, we are the ones that the Most High cares about.
That's right.
Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
It's 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom. Thus saith Yahweh power. 2nd Esdras 15 and 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom.
Yet this day, man, even unto this very day, Esau persecutes us. Esau constantly poisoning us with his food. What do they call it? The quality of life is constantly just decreasing in this place. Okay? Why is that? Because the wicked are in rule.
Thus saith Yahweh power.
Right, and that's thus saith Yahweh Shai, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't reverse that word. Okay? Isaiah 55, man. Or is it 55, 51? You can't, when the word goes out, it's not going to return to him void, man. Okay? You can't reverse that. All right? Go ahead,
This is Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 15. It says, I am sore displeased with the heathens that are at ease.
And these heathen are chilling. Okay? We ain't seen nothing yet. The majority of these Edomites are chilling still. Okay? Why? Because they ruling the world. So they're benefiting off of the fact that they've conquered not only us, but all the nations, man. For the most part, they pretty much have every nation under subjection.
That's right.
They got all the nations paying tribute to them in some way, form, or fashion, whether it be taxes or was it not quotas, but what they call it? I can't remember right now. Sanctions or whatever. You know, they have through the dollar. America has power over the world as of right now. Okay, but it talks about in prophecy how it's going to be flipped, man. These other nations are going to rebel against America, man. That's why we rejoice when we see these prophecies coming to pass. Okay, but we have to remember on the side of balance, it's you gotta wait, man. Okay, because this is all according to the timeline of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
Not on our timeline. Okay, keep going.
It says, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped and they helped forward the affliction.
Right. So the Most High was a little displeased at us. Okay. Because we was going off. Now he was displeased. That's why we got into captivity. That's why we got put on the slave ships and got brought over here into America, because we were continually disobedient. You know, to continually transgressing the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And now, out of all the captivities we've been in, this is the worst captivity by far, man. But it's the last one. They talk about that in Lamentations. Okay, Book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and 22. It's the last one. Matter of fact, read Lamentations 4 and 22 if you don't have anything about it.
It says, therefore, thus said Yahweh, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies.
You see that? With mercies, man. Chanan. Mercy. Okay? The Most High is merciful, man. Okay? He's going to return unto us with mercies. How is that mercy going to be returned unto us? Through Yahushua. It's written all throughout the New Testament that Yahushua is going to bring back the nation of Israel, but only, beginning, I should say, with those who believe in him. Okay? Those are the ones who Yahushua came to save. Those that believe in him. All right? The first go round. All right? After the 2/3 get destroyed, or get burnt up, or get killed, or get die out in the famine, or whatever, the pestilence, and they come back in the kingdom, then it's going to be righteousness. Okay? All, Israel, all Israel shall be saved, world without end. Okay? That's what we look forward to. Okay? But before that, man, 2/3 of our people, they gotta go through judgment. Okay?
If I could get one real quick. It said in 16, it says, therefore thus said Yahweh, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies, and the Heavenly Father is returning to Jerusalem, which is Yasharallah, the nation of Israel, with mercies right now. The house of David, man. You know, we're building. The Most High has given us back our heritage. He's given us back our nationality. He's given us back our identity and our language. You know, he's put his son back on the earth. You know, he's given us the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, his name, his son's name. You know, he's returned to us a pure thing, man, which we didn't have anything to look forward to before we came into the truth. The Heavenly Father is dealing with our people, like he said he was. Right here in the scripture says that.
Yeah, I just had to check. I had to check in the Bula to make sure I was right. Kanan for mercy. You know. Yeah. Oh, you got a precept?
Yeah, just a bag.
Okay.
This is Jeremiah 30:17. For I will restore health unto thee. I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places.
Man, that's exciting, man. We're not gonna be having to clock in on these whack-ass jobs no more. We're not gonna be having to drive to work. We're not gonna be having to fix the car if something break down. We're worry about why aren't you gonna text the woman back, to make sure you keep her, worry about whatever the hell, kids, man, it's all types of hell that we, brothers go through with the different daily lives, man. Imagine a world just everything's taken care of, and you get to judge, you get to judge in righteousness. You don't go off, you know what I'm saying? You don't get sick, you can do whatever you're allowed to do through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but we have to earn that first, man. Okay? And really, this is a reasonable service, man. All right? Because if we had 1,000 lives, man, we wouldn't be able to earn. We ourselves wouldn't be able to earn the kingdom. The kingdom is given to us through the sacrifice that Yahushai made, man, through the blood of Yahushai, man. All right? That's so important to remember. That's why Yahushai is so integral to our faith. That's why it's so important, man. Okay? That's why his name is so important, because we can't call upon the name of Yahushai if we don't know it. It talks about that in Romans, the 10th chapter. The same chapter that the Christians try to tell you to read. Whosoever call upon the name of the Lord, the same shall be saved. Yeah. Well, what's his name? If thou canst tell. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead,
It says, and the city shall be builded upon her heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. The children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me.
Okay, so now we're going to read it over, and we're going to break each part down. Bible shot, phrase by phrase, wherever you started just now, because that was a whole lot.
Okay, I'll read verse 3. Okay, this is verse 18. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents.
I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents. What does that mean? He will take us out of the captivity that we're currently in. Go ahead.
And have mercy upon the dwelling places.
And have mercy. There's that word again, Hanan. He's going to have mercy upon what? Our dwelling places. That means we ain't going to be laid on rent. Okay, that means that our dwelling places are going to be safe. Our doors ain't going to be getting kicked down in the kingdom. Okay, we're not going to have to be worried about no neighbors, being too loud. And we ain't going to have no neighbors if we don't want to, man. We can go have a whole mountain to ourselves. Go ahead.
It says, and the city shall be builded upon her heaps, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving.
Right. So we're going to be grateful. As a group of people, as a nation of people, we're going to be grateful to Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we are going to be dwelling in such unity, that we're going to be dwelling in peace. Okay? You see? Just the whole vibe, when everyone was on one accord, look at if a brother could feel the energy that's in the camp right now, you would feel the energy of unity. Okay? Being at one with Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
Okay? Imagine a whole city of Israelites in their right mind in the kingdom. Okay, not in captivity, a whole city in this spirit, man. Come on, man. That's an immovable force. Go ahead.
Brother, it says, and I in the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few.
Come on, man. Imagine the voice of a whole city of Israelites, praising Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Call on him like Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Tawadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai Kaya Amathka. Tawadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai for your truth. That's what I said. Thank you, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for your truth. And that's what we say, man. Because this spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is irreplaceable, man. Right. If we was to go back into the world and try to, matter of fact, the scriptures talk, we don't have to get it, but somewhere in Acts, there was a proselyte, a recently converted believer into the truth. And and he wanted to buy the Holy Spirit. Okay, he wanted to buy the Holy Spirit, and then Peter rebuked him. You know, like, hey, you tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High might destroy you. And he was like, man, please don't pray to the Most High that I don't get destroyed, because you can't buy this truth, man. This is a gift. You see? Go ahead.
John, it says, and I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be
as aforetime. But the scriptures just say that the mighty men shall they shall mount up with wings like angels. I believe, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, we're gonna be the feeble ones are gonna be like David, man. Okay, we're gonna be spiritually strengthened. Our mental fortitude is gonna be stronger. We're gonna be able to be more efficient in the spirit, and physically we're gonna be invincible, man. It almost sounds like a comic book, but really you have to have faith to believe it, man. Okay, what do you think everlasting life is? Dying? Being weak? Come on, man. Go ahead,
It says, and their congregation shall be established before me.
Okay, the congregation, man, the body of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to be established. It's going to be set. It's not going to move nowhere. It's not going to be thrown down. It's not, matter of fact, that's why I wanted to get Lamentations 4:22. It's not going to be overturned after the kingdom. That's why Esau's so scared.
That's right.
Because after this place is getting turned upside down, man, okay, because Jacob is the beginning of the kingdom, of this kingdom, man. I'm sorry, Jacob is the beginning of the world that follows after this kingdom, okay? So after this place goes down, Esau knows he's never coming back, ever, 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 ever. That's why he's so scared. Go ahead.
It says, and I will punish all that oppress them.
Come on, man. All that oppress us, that's everyone. That's everyone. Everyone's gonna catch hell for oppressing us. You see? That's why I wanted to get that. And did we read that in Zechariah already? Apple of the Lord's eye. Okay, whoever got it, go ahead, pull it. Oh,
this is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22. It says, the punishment of thine
lift your voice up, Bob.
So like it says, the punishment of thine iniquities is accomplished.
You see, our time is up. Our punishment is up. Remember when you was on punishment, it's like, all right, you get your TV back. You know, they give you back your GameCube or your PlayStation. You plug it back in. You, oh man, dang, bro, it feels so good to be our punishment, man. Okay, that's what it's gonna feel like times a million. Go ahead.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
You see, and that's where we are approaching the end of our iniquity, because we're turning from our iniquities, man. You see, how are we doing that? Through Yahweh Shai. You see how it keeps coming back? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You see? Go ahead.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
You see? So now, the ass whooping is going to go off of Israel and go into who?
Edom.
The daughter of Edom.
The daughter of Edom.
You see? Who is who? The self-proclaimed white man.
That's right.
That's why he says that he's not Edom. Because he's going to catch hell in the latter end. You see? That's why he says he's Jerusalem. Oh yeah, I'm Israel. Hey, I'm Jew. No, man. These self-proclaimed white men and women are not the true Israelites, man.
That's right.
We're the biblical Israelites through prophecy, man. It's just true. Go ahead.
He will discover thy sins.
Yep. So now, all of the things that Esau tries to hide under the rug, which is the scriptures say, thy sins have stacked unto heaven. So I mean, everyone's gonna see it. We already see it right now, but everyone's gonna be seeing his punishment for it. You see? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, light bearer? How are you falling from the high position that you were in? You go from being on the 666th floor of the skyscraper to being on a base ground like us. How have you become so low? Why? Because the Most High has brought Esau down low, man.
That's right.
You see? Go ahead.
That was it.
That was it, Con. The water. Okay.
This is Zechariah chapter 2, and verse 8. It says, for thus said Yahweh of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
You see that? He that toucheth Israel touches the apple of the Most High's prized possession. Okay? We are the most valuable nation in the eyes of the Most High. Okay? And so whoever is trying to put hell on us and make us make our ways a snare is gonna be punished. You can't get away from it, man. Okay? But Esau, he's just gonna continue to try to be the devil until the Most High just wipes his ass out. Okay? Go ahead,
This is Psalms chapter 4, starting at the top. It says, hear me when I call, O Most High, O my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress.
You see? And that's what we have to do. It's so important to cry and say, how about Shemi Shai when we are in distress, man? Okay? That's how we're going to be saved. That's how we're going to be delivered. That's what being delivered means, being saved out of a situation that is not a great one. It's not a great situation to where, oh yeah, you know you're going to prosper. It's a detrimental situation. Okay? Okay? There's a little more in that verse, right?
Yeah, come on, brother. It says, have mercy upon me and hear my prayer.
Exactly, man. And it's important to go back to the basics, man. Ask Yahweh Shemi Shai for mercy. Ask him to be gracious unto you. Ask Yahweh Shemi Shai to forgive us for our sins. Baruch Shah. Salakia. You see? Salakia. Forgive me for my sins. See? What was that? Chawabothya? My transgressions, my debts. You know? That was it on that, right? Okay.
We got a quick precept. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 9. It says, for Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Yeah, the Most High's portion is his people, man. All right, so you get a well-portioned meal, okay? A balanced meal. The Most High's portion, the area and the people group that he's focused on is who?
It's Jacob.
It's Jacob, man. Yaiquab, man. The supplanter of Esau. We're gonna supplant. We supplanted Esau from his birthright, man. You see, if Jacob didn't supplant Esau, he would have got the blessing. But the Most High didn't have it that way. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says he found him in a desert land and in the waste, howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye.
You see, so the Most High had us in the wilderness for 40 years, you know, wandering around until we could get right, okay, until the wicked of our people got killed off, okay, and then what happened? He brought us into the Holy Land, man. Well, right now, we in that wilderness, man. You see, spiritually. And really, this is a damn wilderness, man. This place is damn through, man. There's nothing natural about this place. It's dried up, decrepit, destroyed. The tree, the earth, languisheth. The birds are getting extinct. All the animals are getting extinct. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro. I don't even know what fresh air smell like. I don't know what real water smell like. Once you want to know what real water tastes like, or what fresh air smells like, you see? But the simplest things Esau has polluted. You see? Why? Because he's the destroyer of the whole earth. Go ahead,
It says, as an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluttereth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. So Yahweh alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him.
Yep, you see that? Ooh, man, there was no strange. Where's the strange God sign at? There was no strange. Yeah, there is no strange gods with him. Read that part again.
It says,
read that again slow.
It says, as an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluttereth over her young.
So imagine going, you know, the History Channel. Remember when you watching the eagle and the bird, you know, like fluttering and making sure the eggs are warm and all that. Go ahead.
It says, spread abroad her wings.
You see that? Making sure the eggs get protected. Oh, Psalms 91. Yep. Go ahead.
Taking them, beareth them on her wings.
You see that? Making sure we are supported. Because Yahweh Shemi Shai is our foundation. Go ahead.
So Yahweh alone did lead him.
You see? There's beauty in nature.
But this devil destroys it. It replaces it with iPhones and 3G, 4G, and 5G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You know, freak all these wicked ass vibrations, man.
Right. Oh, yeah, a little bit. It says, so Yahweh alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him.
Right. So, for example, when we were in the wilderness, was it Apis the bull that was leading us to Jerusalem, or was it the chariot that was going over as a pillar of fire by night and a pillar of cloud by the daytime? The answer is the latter. The chariot, man, was leading us, man.
That's right.
You see? And who was in that chariot? The spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai was in that chariot, man.
That's right.
And that's that same vibration unto this day that we follow, man. Okay? Because the scripture saying, John chapter 10, my sheep hear my voice. Okay, we were following the voice of the Lord, man. Okay? We're following the spirit of the Lord. Some more?
It's a little more.
Okay.
Terrible.
Go ahead, bring it up, bro.
It says, he made him ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat and increase of the fields. He made him, Salakia, and he made him to suck honey out of the rock. Hey, the Most High, I'm going to read that again. He made him to ride on high places of the earth. And that's the children of Israel, the men of the Lord, riding on high places right now, man. We're discovering the high thing, seeking out the high places of the wicked, you know, the high places of our people as well. It says, and that he might eat and increase of the fields. So we ate that, we understood that, we digested what we had to learn, you know, about what's really going on in the world. And it says that he might increase in the field. So when we come out on the highways and byways, we preach this gospel. That's right. And then people come up and they listen. And then brothers come and eventually they come and be a part of the flock. It says that he made him to suck honey out of the rock. Ain't great millstone, ain't a millstone a rock? Ain't the rock, Yahweh Shai, the millstone, you know, suck honey out of it? Who can get honey out of a rock? Who can get honey out of a rock? Like literally honey out of a rock. It says he made them to suck honey out of a rock. So we got from Yahweh Shai, which is the rock, we got the honey, which is this truth. You know? It says an oil out of the flinty wood, out of the flinty rock. And we got the oil, man. Then the scriptures talk about us having the oil and, you know, not being able to just having enough for us and our family. You know, we can't, hey, you ain't got no oil, bro, in that day, that's on you.
On you.
You know? Lord willing, we all have that oil in that day. It says butter of kine and milk of sheep with the fat of lambs and ram, of the bread of Bashan and goats with the fat of kidneys of wheat.
And that all represents plenteousness. You see? So we got plenty of scriptures. We got plenty of understanding. We have plenty of faith. You see? We're always abounding in the work of the Lord, man. Okay? And this is a snowball effect. You roll a little snowball down the hill and it grows and grows and grows and grows until it becomes an immovable force.
That's right.
Okay?
A little bit more, our last part. It says, and thou didst drink the pure blood of the grape. That pure blood.
Yep. That wine, man. We got the oil, we got the wine, we got the living water, we got the honey. All of that represents the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, man. Okay?
Him dying on the cross, man. That blood that was shed. We're the only ones that actually are drinking that blood of Yahweh. That's actually believing in what the blood represented and what he did for us, man. When he died, when he gave himself up as a living sacrifice. Hey, Lord willing, you know, we're the only camp that's actually the humble sheep, meek and ready for the slaughter, man. That's right. You know, we're the sheep fit for the slaughter, man. And that's a blessing to be, man. That's a blessing to be the lowest in Israel today, man. Yahshua are our people, because it's many camps out here, man. But Great Millstone is the lowest of all of them, man. And we don't get no type of respect or anything, starting with our elder apostles, man. Because, hey, man, they've been here and toiling and revealing great mysteries out of the scriptures and giving it away for free, man. You got other camps that sell that stuff. They make merchandise out of the truth, man. You know, you see people buying charms that have Yahweh Shai written on it and stuff. You ain't supposed to sell that stuff, man. You know, that ain't for sale, man. Right.
You still holding that? You still
Oh,
holding
that's
something?
it on there.
That's it on that? Okay, cool.
Okay, come on. This is Jeremiah chapter 31 and 7. It says, for thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, sing with gladness for Jacob, and shout among the chief of the nations, publish ye, praise ye, and say, O Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, save thy people, the remnant of Israel.
Man, read that, man. I want to say, I'm gonna tell you read everything, man, bro. That's because that's what we doing, man. We're publishing the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, we're publishing the name. We're proclaiming it amongst our people, man, who are scattered throughout all the nations.
That's what it says, bro. It says, publish ye, praise ye, and say, O Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, save thy people, the remnant of Israel.
Come on, man. Come on. Save thy people, the remnant of Israel. The remnant of Israel, man. That remnant is, what is it? Sha'ar Thumb. Okay? The remnant, man. Okay? The remnant of Israel. Yasharallah, man. Save thy people. Hawashai Aimka. Save your people, man. Save thy people. That's what we pray, and that's what we asking Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. That's a prayer right there. Hawashai Aimka. You see? Save your people. And who's the people of the Lord? The Israelites. Okay, go ahead.
It says, verse 8, behold, I will bring them from the north country and gather them from the coast of the earth, and with them that blind, and with them the blind, the lame, and the woman with child, and her that travaileth with child together.
And it shows you that the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom are going to be gathered, and it also is symbolic of how we're going to be scattered all throughout the four corners of the earth, as it talks about in the book of Acts. I believe that's Acts, chapter 10? Okay. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, a great company shall return thither.
A great company, man. Okay? The 1/3. You see that? All right? Beginning with the elect, the 144,000. Okay? They're going to return to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, man. Okay? And that is what you're seeing right now. Okay? You're seeing the nation of Israel returning to the Lord. The true nation of Israel.
That's right.
Okay?
Right.
Not the fake nation. All right? With those that say they are Jews and are not, we know that's talking about, because chiefly that's talking about the circumcision that outwardly proclaimed that they were holy and following the laws, but inwardly their spiritual man was filthy. Okay, but it also correlates with these Edomites that proclaim themselves to be Jews, man. Okay, it's twofold. Yeah, man. Yeah, and then that's why when I call him a red dog, that's why I said earlier, at Domi Kalev, I call him an Edomite red dog, and then he shut the hell up. He shut up. The other one kept talking, but he kept trying to come up with all this talking fast and the Yiddish like we don't know what the hell we talking about, man. But you didn't bring out one scripture. Oh, who am I? Can you tell who I am? Well, look, we preaching the word, man. If you're not trying to learn and get up out of the street, but the thing is, this truth is not for these other nations, man. Right. Okay, it talks about that in Matthew chapter 15 and 24. Okay, this truth and this word, man, is only for the nation of Israel, and it was set up for Judah to get the word first. Okay, but now we in those times where the fullness of the Gentiles must needs be fulfilled. So now we preach the word to all of our people, beginning with the Judites all the way down onto the Issacharites on the 12 tribes chart. We're preaching to them this word. It doesn't matter what they look like. It matters about the spirit that resides in them. Okay, because the flesh is not going to be saved anyway. Okay.
That's right. Precept for you. Psalms 147:19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye, Yahweh.
God. Yeah, man. That's a beautiful milk scripture, man. Okay? The Most High is not dealing with any of these other nations. He hasn't given the law, statutes, or commandments. It says in the Deuteronomy 4:7, it talks about how we are a people above these other nations. When they see how we carry ourselves, they say, "Oh man, these people." There's a power that's dealing with these people that's greater than our power. It's greater than us. You know, coming from the perspective of a heathen. When these other heathen, it talks about that in Isaiah the 2nd chapter, man. It's all throughout the scriptures. Okay, when these heathens see us in our power, they're gonna want to follow us. They're gonna be like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. I didn't know exactly what to do, and but now, okay, yes, we are completely under subjection. That's the spirit they're gonna come in. But these people don't believe it. These Edomites are so proud. The pride of their heart has deceived the hell out of them. The devil has deceived himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Go ahead, Matthew.
It's Matthew 15 and 24. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Woo! The lost sheep, man. And what does it say in John chapter 10? My sheep hear my voice. We're calling out, we're proclaiming. Was a quara, to call out, to proclaim, to announce. We're announcing the name of the Most High. You see? Because who the voice of the Lord? Who is the voice of the Lord? The prophets. Right. You see? So when something in the what does Scripture talk about? I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance. Something about the vibration of the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is calling the man of the Lord out of the world into the truth. Okay? Baptizing his mind from the perverse wickedness of this world, cleansing his mind and submerging himself in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Whenever you hear that name, you're supposed to be drawn unto the vibration of that name. Okay? Because when you hear that name, you are moved. You have two options, man. Hear or forbear to hear. Okay? To keep it simple. All right. And those who have been moved and called to salvation are the men that you see here now. Okay? Holding the camera, behind the camera, in front of the camera, man. All right? And anybody else who you don't see here, man, at this current moment, they not gonna get it. And it shows you Dallas has what, 7 million people, man? Maybe what, 17 brothers? So imagine how many people are gonna be killed versus saved, man. You know, now we know that there's, not everyone's a prophet, and there's the son, the children, and the women. Okay, but a majority, if you look at this pie chart, which you can't see the words, but if you look at the portion of this red versus the portion that's yellow, the portion that's red, that's the part that's going to get destroyed. The portion that's yellow is the part that's going to be saved. There's more that's going to be destroyed than that's going to be saved on this chart, man. It talks about that in Zechariah 13 and 8.
Mm-hmm. This is just going into how, like the brother saying, the Most High is not dealing with all these other nations. This is Ezra chapter 4, verse 1. It says, now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin had heard the children of the captivity builded the temple unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the power of Israel, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your power as ye do. And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Ashur, which brought us up hither.
Yep, and that's why when you read in John chapter 4 that what's it, Philistine or she was Philistine, right? Sumerian. Yes, the watch some Sumerian. She was like, oh, our fathers worshipped in this mountain for a long time. See, we the Jews too. No, okay, y'all was there. Y'all wasn't there when we got brought into the Holy Land and we killed all the other nations off. Y'all came there. Read that part again. They came there afterwards, man. Trying to come in after we got brought out of the land, okay? And it was vacant, and it had to be filled up with people. It's a fruitful land, you see? So you got some damn heathen coming there. But that was a punishment for us going off, you see? So these heathen only thrive when we go off, man. That's why when it's vice versa, man, everybody's gonna catch it, man. Okay? Starting with these damn devils, man. Get these damn crackers on the camera, man. They want to take pictures of us, man. You see what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, what the scriptures say that your heart shall meditate terror, man. What do you think these devils are doing for us? We see the rewards. We see the fruit of it, man. Of what he's been meditating on. Putting us in hell. You see? And we, so-called, well off. you know, in America, man, right? Because we in America, the home of the land, of the free and the land of the brave, whatever the hell. All right, all this constitutional BS, it only applies to Esau, man.
That's right.
You see, this is the real man that's responsible for the hell that you catch every day. You see what I'm saying? Now it's important to realize on the side of balance, there's a reason why the Most High put this man up. Okay, it's because we went off. But that just shows you how important we are in the eyes of the Most High. Come on, Doc. But these devils are going down, man. I just want to show them that those are the people who are going down first. They gonna get yes, the first fruits of destruction, man. Okay, first fruits of slavery. You know. God, come on, Doc.
I got one more.
God, go ahead.
Verse 3, it says, but Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our power.
And who is Zerubbabel in the reincarnation? Peter. So he had authority in the spirit, man, to be able to tell them that. You see what I'm saying? Read that again.
It says, but Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our power.
Right, so the heads of the nation of Israel said, hey, man, y'all ain't got no part in this. If the Most High was for everybody, why couldn't everybody build a temple? Oh, yeah, that's right, because it was holy. Holy, Kodash means separated. It means holy. I mean, it means sanctified, separated, okay? Away and apart from all the other perverse wickedness, filthiness of this world.
That's right.
You see? Go ahead, there's more, that's it.
It says, but we ourselves together will build unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, power of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, have commanded us.
Okay. Yeah, man. All right. And so the point is, Yahweh Ba'Shem, because who put the spirit on Cyrus to build the second temple? The Most High. Who put the spirit on Cyrus to command us or to allow us to build the second temple? The Most High. Okay. And what we're doing right now, we're building up the third temple, man, spiritually. Okay? We are the spiritual house that talks about in 1 Peter that's being built up in these last days, man. And you can see it. If you're in the spirit, you can see it being built up, man. The Most High is taking niggas that was in the world, smoking weed, committing adultery, stealing, killing, lying, whatever, right? And now, they're preaching the word of the Most High, man.
That's right.
The truth, and in righteousness and the truth, man. Exactly.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. For I think that the Most High have set. That ain't this slide. Where it say about the about the base? The Most High chose the basis of things.
Talk about that naturally. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Get that 1 Corinthians chapter 1.
Okay, yeah,
1 Corinthians chapter 1, and get the last 10 verses, bro. It goes down. The last 10 verses is good, bro. You can just start verse 12, verse whatever you see. Whatever. 10, 12, 20.
Okay, 20. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 20. It says, where is the wise?
Where is the wise? Where that wise Edomite at? That knew all that Hebrew. No damn word. Ain't teaching no damn body. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Yiddish. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Slakia. Yeah, he used the Assyrian characters, but he don't speak the same Lashawan Kodash.
That's right.
It says, where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world?
Yeah, where's what's that nigga was in the chair that died? That couldn't even wipe his own ass? Stephen Hawking, man. Where that nigga at, man? Where's the wise of this world, man? Go ahead.
Come on. Have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world?
Made these devils look like fools, man. Because here we are, so-called unlearned Negroes breaking down the Bible. That's how the Sanhedrin, that's how they looked at was it Paul? I'm sorry, Peter and John when they were brought forth amongst the council.
That's right.
You know, they looked at us, these unlearned men, because they looked at Yahushua like he was an unlearned man. You know, yeah.
The carpenter, mocked him for being the carpenters.
Yeah, man, scoffing, man. You see, and that shows you that they're their father, their daddy, the devil, Esau. Because every time it was time to persecute the saints, who would they go to for authority? Esau. You see what I'm saying? That's why these niggas gotta go too, man.
That's right.
They are a problem.
Okay? They're part of the problem, not a part of the solution. Go ahead.
Verse 21, for after that in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom know not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Right. So it was a good thing in the eyes of the Most High to make these people that think they know everything, show them that they really don't know nothing. Right. You see? Why? Because after all that studying and what scripture saying in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, the making and reading of many books, there's no end. You bug yourself out trying to get all this knowledge. Why? Because the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is sufficient. Okay, and it'll lead you in a way of true knowledge. Okay. Verse 20. Drop down to where it says the 25.
Okay, 1 Corinthians 1 and 25, it says, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men.
You see that? Shows us, look, because we feeble, we skinny, we weak, we out of shape, we out of breath, we broke, you know, we ain't got no education, you know what I'm saying? Ashy, whatever, you know, we got oil, we got the oil, though, we got the spiritual oil, we're spiritually strong, we got spiritual vision, we got spiritual hearing, we got spiritual endurance, you see what I'm saying? That's why our blessing is spiritual, man. Esau's blessing is carnal, we'll see who wins. Go ahead, huh?
Verse 26, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh.
Look how many smart people out here taking notes, which they should be, but they're not spiritual. Go ahead.
Not many mighty, not many noble are called.
Yep. Go ahead.
But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Right, and that's why where it talks about Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, where it talks about they're going to be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation when they see us be delivered from the tribulation that they put on us. You see, to try to suppress the word, they're going to see us be delivered from that. They'll be like, oh shit, what? Damn, I was such a fool. What, man? So foolish was I. You know. When they see the chariot come down and deliver us, man, okay, and them not get delivered, you know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, what about me? That's what's gonna happen, man. That was it on that, right? Okay.
It says, and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Exactly, man. And so Esau's mighty army is going to be confounded, okay, by Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. All right, and it's starting with the voice of the prophets, all right, the voice of the Most High, his mouthpiece, proclaiming the downfall of this place. You see what I'm saying? We're telling the people what's going to happen before it comes to pass, and the word of the Most High does not go out void, okay? All right? So these Edomites, man, you're going back into captivity, man, okay? It's coming back. Captivity is coming back. Chattel slavery is coming back. It's going to be popular like Jordan's, man. Everybody going to be having their Edomite, walking Edomite dog if you want to, you know, because they still got like these rich families in these other nations where slavery is legal or whatever. They got, and we'll read it. Go ahead, pull the scripture.
This is Revelation 13.
We'll close out on it real quick. But they actually have their own. They have their own individual slave. Like every little kid, they got their own slave. So our Israelite children. You know, you go to where you buy dogs at, PetSmart. You want a dog or what? I don't know. You buy dogs, right? You say, oh, I like that one, mommy. Okay, you can have that one. You know, you can have that little Edomite baby. You can be a slave, right? Okay.
That was ugly.
He out of shape. He gonna die too fast. He can't fast for a week. He can't fast for a week. You know, if you don't last a week, you still.
This Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. It says, "If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity."
You see? So who is that? Who is he that led us into captivity? Hey, you Edomites gotta break. If y'all the Jews, you gotta break it down. When was y'all in captivity? When did y'all get brought over in slave ships again?
It says, if any man leadeth, it says, Salaki, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
You see that? So that's why we say, you devils are going back. It's in the scriptures. You're going back into captivity, man. You better, your days are numbered. Sweating, you better be sweating bullets. You better do everything you can. Go ahead.
That's why we're not a carnal. This is not a carnal thing. You know, taking up arms, going to learn how to fight, and and getting in shape. I mean, nothing wrong with being healthy. Getting in shape to fight and get ready for battle and war. Raising our sons up to, hey, we're gonna kill these Edomites. No, man, we spiritually gonna destroy them, man, through the spirit, man, through our words, man. Because the scripture says the word of the Heavenly Father is sharper than any two-edged sword, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, and can't nothing compare to the sharpness of the Heavenly Father's word, man.
That's right.
You know,
If I can say this, like the brother said, the brother made a pop point. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is gonna have to put that spirit on us. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of vengeance mindset, the Lord. We are gonna be used as the Most High's battle axe.
that's true.
And when it's time to go, we're gonna go off with how about Shimon Shah say? Go ahead.
That's
right. That's right.
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Hakawa Wahamath Mahabakaria. The patience and the faith of the elect. I don't know how to say saints in the Hebrew yet. The point is, you are going to be fulfilled when you get that feeling, man, of having that throat. What it say in Genesis 49. His hand is gonna be in the necks of his enemies, man. That's gonna be true. It's gonna come true. You'll probably be able to get your boss back. Not right now, though. You gotta be spiritual. You have to wait, man. You gotta be patient. You see?
Until Shiloh.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, if I can make this last point, there was a lady in my shop today. She was talking about slavery and how she was like, our men so big and strong, and there was so many of us. How could our people just let the white man just beat us down like that? I said, because the Lord put the spirit of fear on us, man, to be afraid of them. You know, and the same way He put the spirit of us to be afraid of them. Yeah, we're bigger, stronger, you know, mightier than them. But hey, the Most High put the spirit of fear on us towards them. He's going to put the spirit of fear on them towards us, and we're going to be able to overcome them, man.
That's right. Hey, well, with that, Lord willing, brothers edified, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
love honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect.